Come on now. There we go. Uh, okay. Dear God. I'm getting the spooky technical difficulties. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Right, maybe the snap was only on my end. Anywho, I was going to start this by saying, yes, I still haven't, made the Halloween tracks, better sounding. I'd say it's because I'm lazy, but yeah, it's partially that and partially because I've put a lot of time into drawing. So I just kinda don't do other stuff. Alright. Let's, continue. What do you mean, continue? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. I said I don't want to do that. I could just exit the game, too, that works. Well, how do you go back from the game proper? How do you go back to the menu? Oh, God. Flashing lights because this is a video game. I mean... Some video games don't have flashing lights. Why am I looking up?
Hello, I am Spooky.
Hello, Unity Spooky.
And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
You know, I can't recall if there were Unity versions of the, hospital and the, what's it called? Dollhouse, I think? Regardless, I kinda don't feel like playing those maybe next year, I don't know. Where am I going? Oh, press space, not middle mouse. And using WASD to move instead of what I usually use. I better have jump scares and enemies on. I feel like I should, in theory. I only had those off for a, HD playthrough. Oh yeah, right, I can sprint. Does it have to be with shift? Hello. Guess it does. I'm keeping that a secret, because they're really stupid. Oh yeah, random audio snaps, I forgot. I don't remember if those are in the HD version or not. Let's do the right version. Speaking of the right version, maybe... Nah, something wildly different. Speaking of the right version, I think Wolrek might not be present for a while because this isn't a Monday. God, I forgot how hung up on the geometry you can get, at least in this version. It's been a year, so I don't recall if it's like this in the HD version or not. Anyway, let's go to a side door. because it totally matters. I'm always worried about triggering sticky keys using shift for anything. I generally use D for sprint. Great. To keep talking, I'm not gonna read this out loud. You've seen it before. Anywho. Right, I have, for Monday, assuming the internet's working that day. Because as we all know, Monday is my usual streaming day. Oh, you're seeing gameplay in the video feed? Good. You'd think I'd be better at talking and playing this since I'm not really doing much. Right. I've located a Doom wad. That isn't specifically Halloween themed, but do you know how hard it is to find a Halloween themed Doom wad? It's very, at least if you're me, and bad at finding things. Thank you. No, you just have to run to any old door that isn't locked. And do that, 1,000-ish times. This looks very spooky. Haha. Hello, by the way. Right, so Doomwad that looks vaguely, in a sense, Halloweenish, but isn't actually Halloweenish, if I recall correctly. It does have some nice purple that would fit in the Halloween-themed whatever. As for how many streams the Doomwad will take, I don't know. I'm hoping 2. I haven't downloaded it yet, I should really do that. I've also forgot what it's called, otherwise I'd probably maybe tell you. Maybe it's Haunting Hollow or something. Ah, cool, now I'm hearing noises in real life. That adds to the experience. Just turned up the volume on my end. Maybe I'll actually get startled by some of the cardboard, the wooden things now. Well, I felt something in my chest. That's close enough. Must be Klingon blood wine. I wonder if I made that joke before. It's been years. since I first played this. And then have been playing it every October as some sort of tradition. And also laziness, because, again, can't find Halloween-themed stuff. Not that this is particularly Halloween-themed, it's just spooky. I did briefly consider... here we go, the first guy. Oh god, he's over there. I was expecting him to come from the puddle. Right, I did briefly consider, the HD remaster of Monster Bash, which is a game I am very bad at last I checked. Granted, that was well over a decade ago. But I'd rather not restrict that to October's course. Not that I would need to, just because I would start playing it, start streaming it in an October, but, yeah. Oh yeah, he can fly. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot about Puss. Or Puss or whatever. Well, I mean, I didn't, and then I did. But yeah, I'd be very interested. I'll have to check that out. However, I will still, I've already made up my mind with that other Doom wad. I would like to play it. I believe it is one that Icarus played and never finished. I think it's a Doomer Boards project. Those are generally good, I think. I think I've only played one of those so far, and it was a Crimis one. Which I'll likely resort to this December. Again. Hopefully a longer one. I played the first one, it was quite short. It was good, though. Had to replace a bunch of music because Christmas music gets claimed, and I also don't like... I'm glad that got a clip. I'm genuinely always happy to, see a clip happen. Password. I don't want to play this. And yet I'm playing it anyway. One thing I can tell you about the wad I have already decided on, it's very purple. I believe the grays in the palette are replaced with faint purples, which I think is really nice. Might be too much purple, but whatever. It's not a very long wad. It's not like it's 32 maps. I don't recall how many maps it is. I believe it can get a bit intense. Good. You're happy to oblige, I'm happy to Obsidian. Amusingly, I played a fair bit of, yeah, I didn't bother typing in a name just to have it be replaced by Spooky. I kind of forgot about that. Anyway, it's kind of funny. I played a fair bit of, Obsidian-generated wads during my vacation, which is kind of funny because that's something I can do just here at home, but, you know, it's, nice to have a different atmosphere. Different things I can do out there where I go to have vacations. Oh yes, this trap. Do I want to Do I want to try to go for a no-death run? I don't know. I'll have other chances to run down that hallway and die. I love Obsidian. In fact, I was predominantly playing it with... Son of a gun. Heretic. Which is very handy. It doesn't look particularly great with Heretic, although there is an add-on that does generate fancier maps I have yet to use. I'm saving that for when I actually start streaming Heretic. Which, with any luck, will be next year. With more luck, will be... November. But anyway, Heretic, quite tragically, doesn't have very many, custom-made WADs for it. What I think would slightly, partially, in a way, remedy this is, right, basically making a Doom mod that properly adds, Heretic weapons to Doom. And I don't mean, like, Samsara or anything like that. I mean doing it perfectly the same as Heretic. 100% exactly the same. And, replacing all the enemies. Ideally replacing all the hit scanners with projectile-based enemies, since Heretic does not have any enemy hit scanners, which is part of why I love Heretic. The only hit scanning in Heretic are two of the weapons that you get. The starting wand, which is way, way, way better than Doom's pistol. It's actually a pretty good weapon. Because it uses its own ammo, so if you run out of your other ammo, or if you're trying to be conservative, you can at least pour a bunch of wand ammo into a crowd of enemies. It's a very, very welcome option. The other weapon being the Dragon Claw, which I absolutely love the sound of. I realize some people don't like it because it's loud, but whatever. Granted, part of why it gets a bit loud is because it has a firing sound and an impact sound. And those sounds can kind of stack if you're close to your target that you're shooting, and that can be a little grating. Possibly even vaguely clippy. So actually what I did was basically remove the impact sound because it's honestly redundant. Wait, did I remove it? No, okay, alright, the firing sound is a really cool sound. The impact sound is that same really cool sound, but also with an explosion sound added to it, and with those two sounds, with the firing and the impact sound stacking, it's, not great. So I think what I did was replace the impact sound with just the explosion sound and made it really quiet. I either did that or just removed it entirely. I can't remember. Oh, it is definitely a good percussive sound. The Dragon Claw is so awesome, I love it. I also really love the Gauntlets of the Necromancer, despite the fact that it's kinda pretty much Doom's Chainsaw, which I largely dislike. There were actually two very small differences. Why am I trying to read this and talk at the same time? Hang on. I'd like to read those. Oh god, here we go. Now, at least this guy can't fly, but I think he moves faster, maybe? Anyway, Gauntlets of the Necromancer, two... For God's sake. Maybe this is a Unity issue where I sometimes get stuck on nothing upon entering a room. Anyway, the two little gauntlets... God damn it, the two little differences with the Gauntlets of the Necromancer, I believe, are slightly less damage, which you might think, oh, that sounds objectively worse. But there's also a little bit more range. So it is actually quite possible to use them on a melee enemy and basically not get hit if you hold down backwards whilst attacking, since you will get pulled towards an enemy, like with the chainsaw, but still, whatever. I don't remember these pictures. Probably because I've only played this version once. And that was a few years ago. Oh yeah, the health drain is really good. You can actually, from my experience, you can, with the powered gauntlets, actually, take out a Molotar if you stay within melee range. Because he will just keep trying to hit you with the hammer instead of using the fire from the hammer. So if you don't have armor, or don't care about your armor for whatever reason, that's a really valid way to kill a Molotar. Without spending so very much ammo on him, basically. Guess I'm gonna spend so many minutes talking about Heretic when I'm playing a completely different game, other than the fact that it's first person, but I mean, like, I really don't have much to say about this game. I think anything I've had to say is stuff that I've already said, at least almost entirely. Something I love about Heretic, and technically Hexen 2, not Hexen 2, Hexen as well is what I meant. That some of the ammo pickup sprites are animated. Like, for instance, both sizes of the claw orbs. The wand geodes. I think both variants of the Phoenix Rod ammo. Strangely, I like the Phoenix Rod a lot more than Doom's rocket launcher, which is kind of ironic. I don't know what the differences are, I don't know if it does more damage, but it has that same delay that can get you killed. I also really like, god damn it, that some of Heretic's enemies have fancier attacks. Like the Disciples fire 3 projectiles at once, which I guess is maybe not as fancy as the Mancubus Zzz attack, which is the 2 projectiles, but they like fire in an alternating pattern. But something that is definitely fancy is the Iron Lich having 3 different ranged attacks. I forgot about this flashlight. This very, styled flashlight. I think the Molotar technically has 3 attacks. I think he has 2 ranged attacks and the melee attack. I can't read any of that. These hurt to touch, I believe. Yes, they do. I forgot they hurt that forgot they hurt that way instead of just, like, draining health. Anyway, the ethereal crossbow is super useful. I like it a lot more than Doom's shotguns. Which, ironically, is probably a bit heretical. Oh god, it's her. Why isn't her music playing? I know she's got music, and it's some of my favorite music in the game, and oh god. Three stumps, okay. I'm not exactly stumped here. Yep, she's still after me. Oh god, get in there. Yeah. Oh, something else I like about Heretic is, Jesus Christ, the Nitro Golems, which fire a, homing projectile. The homing projectile doesn't home in nearly as good as, Revenant projectiles. Of course, I'm not terrible at avoiding Revenant projectiles, but, Nitro Golem projectiles are a lot easier to avoid. They're also kinda loud. Another change I did was keep that sound just, like, maybe half the volume. Half the volume? I don't know, whatever. Ow. We didn't even see the second occurred specimen. Hey, we got this again. Ice cream. Yeah, the Phoenix Rod does actually push the player back. Forgot about that. I'm also kind of fine with Heretic not having a much of a BFG weapon. Granted, the powered-up Fire Mace is good against almost everything, as long as they're not standing on water. Honestly, the Hell Staff or Skull Rod or whatever is a pretty good, plasma rifle, basically. Even though it fires faster. I'm not sure if it does more or less damage per hit, but I think Heretic enemies usually tend to have less health than most Doom enemies, I think. I don't know, it sure feels that way. Granted, none of them are particularly glassy, except for the, melee gargoyles, which I think have 30 health. But, you know, Doom has the human enemies and imps. That's kind of a lot of, glassy enemies. Ow. Yeah, it's a very simple sound, but it definitely does not get grating, like, say, Doom's plasma rifle. I mean, Doom's plasma rifle sound on its own ain't terrible. It's just that it fires so fast that it's very loud. I think really all of Heretic's weapons have good sounds, I think. I actually like the fire mace sound, it's kind of funny. It's the closest sound you'll hear to a gun. Other than that, I'm not sure how to describe it. I would argue that we're about to see the first specimen that I honestly consider rather dangerous. Because she does things to the walls that make it a bit disorienting. Oh god, there she is. I think she's really slow, though? Maybe? Oh, right, she makes doors invisible, I think, as well. Yeah, kind of. Technically harder to spot. You kind of like the plasma rifle sound? That's fine, honestly. I actually used to use it for, one of my psychic characters, Nightmare Omega. I could elaborate on all of that if you want. Oh god. I used to use it for that weapon because that weapon fires pretty slow. But then I decided to give it a fancier sound, just kinda not very long ago. I say not very long ago, it was, a large portion of a year ago that I finally decided to replace it with something fancier. I forgot what I replaced it with, but it might have been the ASMD from Unreal. Jesus Christ, she hits hard, I forgot about that. I like the music in this game. I kind of wish the tracks were longer, but they are short with pretty darn good reason. They don't play for very long at a time. Well, most of them. Oh, crap. I saw that, Heretic's weapons in the, remaster are animated more fancy-like. At least some of them are. I'm pretty sure the Hellstaff is. Pretty sure the Phoenix Rod is. Also pretty sure the crossbow is. I don't know about the Dragon Claw or literally anything else. Ooh. I forgot the Unity version had some fun, visual glitches. See, it's nice to play the Unity version again. I kinda had my eyes shut at that time. Yeah, Hellstaff's firing sound isn't too percussive, but it's percussive enough that it's definitely a good firing sound. The starting wand has a nice firing sound, which is unique to it, too. Unlike, you know, Doom's pistol and chain gun sharing a sound. Although if the,
So, you made it this far. That's great. I shall grant you a gift for your progress. So just keep going.
that cut off. What was I saying? Right, it'd be kind of funny if the, starting wand made the same sound as the, Dragon Claw, or really the other way around. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be twice. I guess it was. Aha! Huh. Didn't realize the graphics worked like that. That they're, no, whatever, you can probably figure out what I'm talking about, and kind of can't really be bothered to say. I have an opportunity to talk about the game, and I'm not taking it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Looks like you're toast. What else can I say about Heretic? Oh, the Ophidian has kind of a neat attack. What was I saying? Right, the Ophidian. I think it's neat that he fires 3 small projectiles and then 1 bigger one in a row. I always thought those guys were pretty neat, too. I don't think I ever really noticed how vaguely tanky they are until, fairly recently. I think most enemies have health, or at least a lot of enemies have health in the... Actually, I'm not sure, but some have health in the 200 range. I think he's got maybe 270? I don't know. Coincidentally, I was in room 270. I didn't do that on purpose, but that's the number I remember. Anyway, you know what I should really do is, make a heretic-themed, well, medieval fantasy-themed character for Psychic, then play some heretic wads. Although... Heretic with Psychic might end up being a little much on the easy side. Hopefully I'll find out someday. Same goes for Hexen, I think. At least easy in terms of enemies. Yeah. I don't know why I defaulted going to the left. I guess because that prefab is pretty common. It's just like me, for real, for real. I'm gonna go in this door for no reason. I like these walls. I like the colors going on here. And I'm certain I mentioned that before, but screw it, why not mention it again, right? One moment. Headphones bugging me a little. So hopefully they're fixed a bit. I have a cat on my bed. Nice. Wizardry games. I'm not sure I'm familiar with those. Although you have got me thinking of Wizardom now, which is a game I have, and I'm absolutely looking forward to playing. I just don't know when I'm actually going to get around to it. Fun fact, Wizardom has what at least looks like an ethereal crossbow, which makes it the second game, to my knowledge, to have its... God damn it, what am I trying to say? No. Oh good, pausing a game doesn't change the music. God damn it. Anyway, glad I remembered the key. I'm trying to remember what the hell I was saying. Right. Wizardom, Ethereal Crossbow. The second non-heretic game to have one, to my knowledge, the other one being Dusk. And basically, when I say Ethereal Crossbow, I pretty much just mean a wooden crossbow with a glowing green arrow in it. But hey, what can I say? It's a cool aesthetic. Here comes my favorite specimen. Don't like him? Oh god. Oh, speaking of heretic, I think one of the sounds this guy makes is a bit heretic-esque. Oh, can I just avoid him entirely by running backwards the entire time? I'm not sure. I don't think I ever got the bad ending of this game with Unity. I wonder if I should do that. At least this music's nice. Even though it does make me go, oh god, here he is again. Damn it, guy. You missed the introduction of, my least favorite specimen. Oh god. Oh, is he gone? Because he really sucks in these rooms. Anyway, I think one of the sounds he makes is a bit Undead Warrior-esque. Maybe, if I recall correctly. I've no doubt missed at least one note already. .337, just 1,000 rooms to go. Except it doesn't work like that. Unless you're playing endless mode, which I don't want to. Yeah. I was wondering when I'd see one of these. Darn it. As you can see, those are very easy. I can get a jump scare here, which will probably get me. I can never remember how this works exactly. I don't know if remember is the right word. I don't think I ever knew how exactly that worked.
Hello? Yes. Hello, hello?
I wonder if the sound of the answering machine or whatever gets paused or not. I guess it does. Anyway, I like this fan model.
I don't know if you want to
Look directly into the fan, I think that voice was gonna say. I think all crossbows should fire glowing green bolts. I only just read that now, evidently. I'll have to look up, maybe. If I remember, basically, is why I say maybe. Look up for wizardry games, just out of curiosity. Ooh, you know what would be neat is if the Catacombs games got the Ember Heart remastered treatment. I've never played those. But I'd be interested. I'd almost, maybe, possibly be interested in playing the originals, but I don't know. As much as I do like the EGA palette, as abrasive as it is, it's just a thing I grew up with, so it's really a nostalgia thing. But it was great in the first Duke Nukem and the Commander Keen games. Something I say often, well, I don't know about often, but too often at least, because that totally makes sense, is that I should play through the Commander Keen games again. I believe I've completed all 6 of them, and then completed the fan-made 7th game, and then played some of the fan-made 8th. Never beat it. I don't know why I never beat it. But that would be a fun, different bunch of things to stream. The original Catacombs. Yeah. I recall them being quite repetitive when I watched playthroughs of them. At least you played Commander Keen 4. That one is my favorite, at least. I think maybe a lot of other people's favorite. I think before I stream any of the first 3 Commander Keen games, I'll have to make a bunch of little midis or something, because they don't have music, and playing them in silence would be, well, near silence, would be kind of not my cup of tea, let's be honest. But, I forgot the cardboard things count as a specimen. Oh, damn it, what was I saying? Right. Bunch of little midis for the first 3 games. Bunch of short... Well, I should say little. 4 is what brought Dopefish to the world, and I am very happy to see Dopefish Lives come up in retro first-person shooters. Even though he is probably the scariest thing in Commander Keen 4. Oh, damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought this was Specimen 5. Whatever. That's a reasonably freaky model. Eh. We haven't seen this one yet. Oh, god damn it. Forgot it did that. Another one we haven't seen. I wonder if I'll get killed for looking at that. Oh, god damn it. What happens if I keep trying this? Right, so I'd make 3 sets of midis to go with the first 3 Commander Keen games, just to match their themes. So, you know, one for Mars, one for being on a spaceship. That might be the easiest one to make. or the most fun, I don't know. And one for being, on some alien planet. I'll have to remember not to make the music too serious sounding. I haven't much experience in making music that's rather chipper. I mean, I can make upbeat stuff, but... I don't think much of what I've made sounds necessarily happy. I'm very good at depressing, and, god damn it, ambient. Angry's debatable. Part of me hopes Commander Keen don't get HD remasters because it wouldn't, because Commander Keen without paper white skin isn't right to me. So the cause is not a brain injury. Good. My brain is not injured. No, I wasn't even gonna properly try to sound like Tony Todd because there's no chance. I don't remember this. And I'm not sure it's supposed to be like this. Regardless, it's neat because it's different. Yeah, I was thinking of saying that. No, I'm trapped in a pyramid. I do wish I could do voices. You know, for all the things I like about this area.
Oh, hello there. Are you lost, little one? This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to. This place can help those who are ready, but expect turmoil more than you are used to.
I think I'd like this area more because cat. I at least like this area. This particular room. Although I am a bit biased, I love purple. And stars.
Balance is key to keeping your mind free and sane. Balance is key to keeping your mind free and sane.
Right, I was saying, for all the things I like about Heretic, I will freely admit that the automap is bad.
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your
Those goddamn audio glitches are funny to me.
Two sides of the same coin.
I guess she only says one thing, but whatever, I'm gonna keep checking. Ah, the city.
The mask you wear.
I mean, I understand this.
Well, but be careful not to lose yourself in it. The mask you wear serves its purpose. Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready to see what you'd rather not be.
I heard fuzz in that voice clip. Makes sense because cat, haha. I'm in the Gygus tunnel. Or Gigas. I like this music. It's one of my favorites. But I gotta actually really run through this area because it gets very scary. It's not making me press spacebar to go through the doors. That's weird. I mean, well, whatever. No, it is not, usually. Or maybe ever. I don't know. Depends on the kind. But it's what society wants, and therefore it's good. Okay, I do have to press spacebar for the regular doors. I don't know why I didn't for the metal ones. Anyway, what other things can I say? I've been talking a surprisingly large amount so far this stream. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna become dead silent in like 10 minutes. I don't need to mess with this, but, I like the music, yes, I consider that music. Oh god, it's her. At least her music's playing this time. Because it is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Not my #1 favorite, that comes much later. Or maybe this is intentional, I don't know. But I don't recall seeing floorless rooms in the HD renovation. Ah, god! Thanks for that. Yeah, that slightly got me. think in early versions of this game or something like that, this was a proper, honest-to-God MIDI. Yeah. Oh, you what? Go. Alright. That was close. Yeah. Oh, one thing I wish... Oh yeah, something I actually meant to mention quite a bit earlier about Heretic was, only recently have I noticed that, Sorry, I had to yawn. Tired. A lot of the enemy sprites aren't very clean looking. Like, I think, say, for example, the Ophidian's forward-facing firing sprites are pretty clean, but other angles look a bit more obviously that it's a 3D model turned into a sprite. This is, I think, especially noticeable on the Saberclaw, if I recall correctly. The Saberclaw's kind of fun because you can kill one with impunity by using the melee staff, because whatever they're made out of, they're very light, and so they actually get pushed back. So you can just constantly push them back. They're less ideal for Gauntlets of the Necromancer, but you can mostly make it work. What was another heretic thing I was gonna say?
Well, here you are, alive and still here. You just keep on going, don't you? Well, the next door has been fixed up for you. So enjoy and keep moving on, you little fleshy live one.
Cut off again, I hear. That's a cheesy password. I thought I was supposed to get something here, but I guess that's later. Well, I mean, it's gonna have to be later. That slightly got me. Oh no, I'm back to room 50-something. This playthrough's going to take so long. Actually, I think I can clear this in like 4 hours if I don't get too lost in the freaking mansion. I'm very good at getting lost in the mansion. Wish I could give my free viewers more emotes to work with. This is a Church of the Skull. I couldn't afford pews. Part of me wishes I could jump just for the heck of it. For a brief moment, when the music started, I was thinking, alright, which enemy is this? And then the effect started, and it's like, oh yeah, right, it's this one. They don't get hung up on geometry, do they? I guess she kinda knows where she's going. Kinda. Okay. Cheese and crackers. There we go. Yeah, it was worth playing the Unity version again because this is fun stuff. I don't know if that door was supposed to be invisible or not. Whoops. Always like the look of this area. Waiting for them to make sound. I know if I get close to them, they'll attack, but I don't recall if they make a sound upon attacking, so let's find out. Yeah. Yeah, deer aren't supposed to sound like that. I mean, I know they sound weird, but, you know. What happens if I try to... Right. Now I can do this for fun. I can now also get the bad ending, if I kill too many things. Do want to kill a deer just for fun, though, so... Oh, crap. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Where's the door? Oh. Yeah. That's telling him. Alright, here we go. Um. Uh. Here we go. John Deere is not being particularly threatening right now. Oh, there you go. Had to see if that would do anything. Naturally. The pumpkin pathway. Is it one hit or two hits? I'm gonna not break that, because that's a guaranteed death. I don't recall. I wonder if there's an all deaths video for this game. I've killed the words. Still trying to decide if I want to get the bad ending or not. Alright, guess I'll play this one. What if I already made the joke that this must be Mr. Bean's favorite game? Ooh, I've never done this before. Where the hell? Not sure I knew you could do that. And I guess there are just no other cars? Fine. Oh, there they are. Okay. I wasn't sure if trees slowed me down or not. Fingers getting tight. Oh no! Oh, this is awesome. Good. I'm fine with all of this. Not my favorite looking area. They were pretty nice, all right. I'm not sure I knew I could sprint in vents. Oh, you can hurt me. Anyway, this thing that is currently killing me came out of that thing. Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot. Could you not? What happens if I hit it? I'm gonna try when I have full health. I'm leaning towards going for the bad ending, because I don't think I ever did it with Unity. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. This is like an annoying NPC escort where they walk faster than you walk, but slower than you run. Alright, what happens? I constantly get hurt. Awesome. Alright. Oh, you know, that Spooky's Doom mod, I forgot about that. What if that's done? Anyway, see ya. Thank you for watching. You're welcome. Hopefully I can get back to my regular schedule starting next week. Yeah, I really should. I'll have to look into it. See ya. Was that cotton candy? That was awful. Now I'm not sure if there's anyone here anymore.
I don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Yes, hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Hello. Hi. Yes, hello.
What am I hitting? Oops. Didn't know that sound would get cut off if I left the room. No. I almost feel bad because it didn't make a scary noise. Oh god. I want to see what happens. I want to see if he has attack sprites, first of all, and then I want to see... Oh god. Wanted to see if the axe did anything. Move! Jesus Christ. That was mercifully short. Ah, yes, this goddamn sign. Ah, damn it. Ow. Never mind. Forget I made that noise. Time for me to suddenly want burgers, which might do on Friday. I don't know. If I owned a burger joint, I would need this picture in it. Hello, World Wreck. Cyber basically just left. FBI, open up. I forgot the toilets are sprites in the Unity version. That's good stuff. Unfortunately, I don't get to press use on them and go, ugh, much better. Well, I broke my one rule today. No, I'm not reading this. Nice. I would like to get a burger on, again, probably Friday, because there's currently a deal going on with A&W. Basically, get a teen burger for like $5 instead of the usual even more than $5. Fast food was supposed to be cheap, you know. Why do these have blue outlines? I'm thinking that might be a screw-up. Possibly. No alcohol, I don't want to do this. I forgot how badly this music loops. Shook. There it is, there's the creepy chain. And it just goes up into the yellow void, apparently. Get over there. Shoes and skull. I'm sure that's intentional, but it's whatever. I like it. I don't know why I find it mildly amusing. I can't tell if these tables are dirty or just, like, styled weirdly. Ay vey. I forgot I like this track too. Where's the door? I forgot he does that. Nuts. Jesus Christ. Don't do that. Ow. Alright, let's leave this freaky pizzeria. Wait, that's not right. Good stuff.
Get this far, and you got an axe. Nice. Well, congratulations. You're just about there, I think. Well, I didn't really have a gift ready, so, there you go. Unlimited stamina. It'll never, ever run out. So, see you later.
Amusingly, I'm trying to think of more Heretic-related stuff to say. I was talking about Heretic a lot early in the stream. I happens if I hit you? No, wait, I can't. No, wait. Yeah, no, I can't. I think. No, right, I remember what happens, right. I start losing health. No, my infinite stamina. Ah, crap, I forgot to turn on raid, stream sounds. Thank you for the raid of one person, Samuel. Alright, let's see if alt-tabbing kills a stream. No, it's fine. Actually, if alt-tabbing's not gonna kill the stream, wasn't there something I was gonna do? I don't remember. Half-Life 2 in VR, huh. Wait, did E just work? Can I use E to open a door? I can, I forgot about that. Well, I hope you had fun at least. Saw that Hideous Destructor clip of you punching out the Mancubus, and it's a great feeling, although I'm not sure how many times I've actually pulled that off. That it does. I love punching and kicking arachnotrons to death. All I have is, I believe, the original Oculus Rift, because the human I live with had that, and then said human got a better VR headset, and so basically I get to have the old one. Have I used it? Not since it's been mine. I sadly don't seem particularly interested in VR, I don't know why. I have nothing against it, other than the potential headache, which I've gotten from playing Quake 2 in VR once. That was unpleasant, but other than that, could be neat. I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I know there's a lot of motion sickness involved. I'd like to try Everspace. Artist Synth, hello. I've played lots of Everspace, never played it in VR. Oh, that's poor timing for this specimen, being as I'm about to get into an elevator. I don't recall how it works. My current belief is that you can use the headset with it, and turning your head in real life turns your head in-game. Don't know if the microphone picked that up. Chains are too tight or something. Ah, God. This part that always takes me a while. I don't know if that's supposed to be warped or not. I guess it is. I thought it might have been warped because it was behind stairs, but then that isn't, so whatever. God, I forgot there's no music here. Oh, there is music. I think there's just music when you've gotta hide. Or maybe he's not coming? Ah, here we go. Good, the sound worked. Lei Kai Show _ thank you for following. Safe when the music stops. And I can't go back there. Ah, there's a line above that sprite. I forgot they work like that, at least in Unity. I think they work like regular stairs in the renovation. I can come out. Okay, good, I can go back in. I don't know if I can axe him. Like, can't be bothered to find out. And he left a key. Thanks, guy with ginormous scissors. Regarding ad you received. It's drumming with morning stars if you've ever seen it. Huh. Oh, God. That it. All right. This guy's eyesight ain't very good. Told ya. Just a new Brawl Stars hero, don't get... I'm not even sure what Brawl Stars is. Got where the books are. Never mind. He's looking upset. Oh my god. What did I thought? Why did I think he had giant scissors? Wrong with me. Thinking of something from Clock Tower or whatever it's called, I think. Oh god. My last save was before the mansion, wasn't it? Well, so much for a no-death run. These are all me, ain't they? I'll bet. Oh, well, I was worried about this not taking long enough, and now I guess it is. God, get out of here. Thanks. Can I remember all the things I did? No. So, how's everyone doing? That's good. Right, so, books. So yeah, this is a room I was kind of looking for whatever reason. I don't know why. What would have happened if I tried leaving the room when the music started? In the closet. Looks like I've come out of the closet. Gotta wish my bot still worked, because then I could be hit with gatchy noises. Hey, get out of my way. Yay, I made it. 'Cause I did get screwed by a specific room. No. Right, now that I'm not being chased. I swear that's one of the best sounds to come out of Gachi. Good. Well, I get the jump scare this time, because it's been a very long time since I've encountered this particular room. Apparently not. Oh god. Okay, it's her. I for some reason wasn't sure. Oh crap. I very don't want to die, because I don't want to do the match on a third time. shoot. No. Um... Okay. I don't think specimens, follow you into this room. Alright, she's done. I'm making conversation.
Turns me on. It does. I don't know why it just does. Yeah. Turns me Fuck you! Yeah!
I didn't mean to hit that second one. Thought I'd check if there's anything different. Yes. Oh god, what now? Oh, it's him, right. Good old multicolored water. And that running water sound does not loop well at all. Figured I'd watch the giant PNG go by. Wait, why do I need a lantern? I mean... I had a flashlight earlier. I forgot what this is. No, I want to go back. Okay, right. could have listened to that sound, but for some reason I apparently chose not to. Alright, now that my favorite music in the game is playing, I'll be right back in some minutes. Just get to the right page on my Stream Deck so I can have the right be right back screen going. Alright. noticed something. Spooky's face showing up in the, menu. Never noticed that before. Like, I don't even know if it happens in the, HD renovation. Does that only start after a while? What the hell's going on here? Oh! I know what's going on. I've basically... You keep pressing exit, it's, That's really funny. The real question is Spooky's face gonna show up again? Probably not. Oh, thank God. Oh, look at this. Why is this so funny to me? Um... Alright, what am I missing here? What am I screwing up? Oh, God. Okay, God. How dumb am I exactly? Maybe I should look around first. Yes, I have to, provoke the lady. Jesus Christ. Okay, Unity version, I can't see where she is. That's, I don't know how this works now. Hey. Am I enjoying the game? Yes. Welcome. How does this work? Oh god, okay, that's how it works. Well, this is far from my first time playing this. If you want to see my, proper first reactions to the earlier monsters, you can find the, archived very first Spookies stream on my YouTube channel. I believe in that playthrough I got very lost in the mansion and didn't know what the heck I was doing with the final boss. Yes, I have. Not the Unity versions, assuming those exist. I feel like those exist. God damn it. Mm. I've also played Endless Mode technically twice. It was only on one stream. Wasn't particularly into it because I'm not particularly into game modes that can't be won. kind of feel like she's easier to avoid in this version. Darn, there goes my favorite music in the game. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that the Unity version doesn't have those ramps that you go up and you have to activate a machine and stuff. I kept expecting to find one of those rooms. I'm starting to wonder if that jump scare thing appears in this room or not, but in this version. Once again, the very helpful map. I don't think I'm going to be seeing anything new here. I don't know why that amuses me. And yes, I'm going for the bad ending. I think the one time I completed a Unity playthrough, I got the good ending. And if I recall correctly, well, I say good ending is not the right words, I don't think. I'm kind of surprised I only saw the, I forgot what his actual name is. The puppet guy. Only once in this playthrough. Which is totally fine by me. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, here's a funny thing. I also did a playthrough with the HD renovation with the specimens and jump scares turned off just to get the silly ending. Something new happened for a second there, and now I was just looking the wrong way. Oh, hey, look! He just had to get a second appearance in right at the end. Good for him. Alright. Let's not die. God, I hope I get the bad ending. Is there even a bad ending in the Unity version? I'm not sure.
congratulations, I guess. Well... Oh! So now you must pass one final test to prove your fortitude or dedication or something.
What? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh my god, okay, right, I forgot the doors are a bit different here. $7:31, like the time it isn't. Hello again. Oh, hey. Fair enough, Glenn. I'm gonna butterfly click him. I don't think it makes a difference. That almost sounds like a knife sharpener we used to have. There we go.
Congratulations! You did it! It was interesting watching you swing your axe around like that.
Oh yeah, I got the bad ending.
Specimen.
Psycho Billy. Hang on, let me get to the right page on my stream deck. Anyway, there we go. I've now gotten the bad ending on the Unity version. I don't remember this music. I don't recall if it plays in the bad ending credits of the other version or what. Okay. Well, that's it for this stream. As I mentioned earlier, but other people were here. Some people weren't. Whatever. I will, be back my usual day. Hopefully usual time. It'll be, Doom. A, Doom WOD that I've forgotten the name of. Right, that's what I was gonna alt-tab and check. Let's see if I can do that without murdering the stream. Boy, wouldn't that suck to break the stream right at the end. I think it's that one. Yeah, okay, I believe it is Haunting Hollow. Doomer Boards Project 62. Well, regardless, it's the one I've chosen, so whatever. It's very purple. It's not exactly Halloweenish, but oh well. It's kind of got Halloween spirit. In a sense, in my opinion. Anyway, music. What? Why is the sign different? This looks all the same.
I am spooky. And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you
Well-
find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Well, anyway, hey, it's not doing the thing. Well, whatever. If I hit exit, then it's just gonna exit the game. So I can't go back to the menu, I guess. I mean, just whatever. Anyway, next week, usual day. With Doom. I should probably download that WOD, as I mentioned. Anyway, Happy October. And I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I have to say? Or want to say? I don't really think so, so I guess, see you then. With some, first-person shooting stuff action, instead of swinging an axe violently. Hi, P. Anyway, yeah, bye. You're welcome. Thank you for watching, etc. That's a thing I forgot to say. Yeah. You don't know what I look like. Anyway, yeah, bye.